Good evening, folks. This is Longshot here with another rant. Today, I really want to talk to you guys about the newest reason for people to be continuously glued to their mental enslavement device. What you guys may be curious as to what I'm referring to is the iPhones, the Galaxies, and all the other tools and reasons for people to continuously walk around town with their heads down. The newest atrocity associated with or app or game that's associated with these, people, another excuse for people to be glued to their phones is the new game called Pokemon Go. And what this game is basically you walk around on your phone, going around, driving around, walking around town and looking kind of like as you're like a Pokemon trainer. And you go through the forest and you go while you're driving. You're on your mobile device while you're driving. You see where I'm going with this? And then all of a sudden, a wild Pokemon in the background, there's like leaves come out, and there's a Pokemon there. So you walk closer to it while you're looking at your phone, and you catch one, and then when you see it comes out, like a wild Snorlax appears, and then you press the button and you try to catch it, and you add it to your Pokédex, and so you got to catch them all. So what you have now, in the last couple of days, I've noticed this in my own town, you have a bunch of baboons walking around creation, looking down at their phone, which is really no different than what you see now, but now it's been amplified, trying to catch Pokemon on their cellular phone. Grown adults, some of them. They're sitting there, they're walking around aimlessly, not paying attention to where they're going, not paying attention while they're driving. So now you have an extra thing. And the thing is, you have to pay attention to the phone to see if the Pokemon is going to come out. So you're looking down at your phone while you're crossing the street, and the potential for tragedy from this game is all over. I mean, I cannot be the only fool that notices this is coming. Your people are driving, and they're looking while they're driving like, oh, there's a Pokemon. And then they don't realize that there's a car in front of them, and they stop short, and they hit you. So now you got to be inconvenienced or possibly hurt because somebody is obsessed with getting their Zapdos legendary bird Pokemon. Don't ask me why I know all these characters. Yes, I know what's behind me. And the thing that drives me nuts is that the entire world is looking down at their phones. And now they're doing it for this game, but now it's putting other people's lives at risk, including their own, because they're not paying attention. You guys know what I'm talking about. You walk all over creation, and everyone is looking down. Nobody's having a conversation anymore. Everything's all over Facebook, social media. Nobody wants to sit here, including this rant, by the way. I know, hypocritical. But nobody wants to sit there and have a nice one-on-one conversation anymore with people. But let's get back to this game. So you got to go around potentially trespassing over other people's property because you're walking around, and it's based on the geographic positioning satellite that it shows, like if you're by water, then the water Pokemon will come out, and you only can catch water Pokemon if you're by the water. I don't know if you have to be near a house fire in order to catch, Charmander over here. You got to catch a fire type, or you have to go to a Sleepy's Posturepedic mattress store in order for a Snorlax to appear. I don't know the basis of how this game actually chooses which Pokemon come out based on your geographic positioning satellite and where you are in conjunction with that. That's not what I'm talking about. What drives me crazy about this is the potential for disaster, the potential for people getting hurt because somebody is not paying attention. Their eyes are continuously glued to their mental enslavement device and won't look up. They won't look up. It's more important to check their Facebook status 1,500 times to see who ate whichever food for the week, or these stupid metaphorical sayings that try to make these shallow, egotistical, pretentious people feel deep about their meaningless lives. And don't forget to appreciate the good things. And like people say all these cliche sayings over and over and over again. Anytime some tragedy happens, like, oh well, and they say some cliche saying, like, oh, life's too short. I mean, listen, we've all heard this garbage over and over and over again. These things no longer have meaning anymore to me. They don't. Pay attention. Put your phone in your pocket. If you want to play a game, play in like a safe area. People are just insane with these phones. Nobody sits there, stops for a second, looks up, and is like, oh, there's a car about to hit me. Maybe I should get out of the way. But no. They're looking at their phone. They expect you to get out of the way. They expect you to move out of their way. And if you bump into them, because I obstruct, I don't move. I'm slow. I don't move. I don't move very quickly. So if I obstruct, they look at me like I did something. They look at you like you killed the kitten. They look at you like you just disgraced them. I'm like, pay attention. Pay attention where you're going. What if I'm not a regular bystander? What if I'm like some psycho, some thief? People are going to get themselves robbed. I've already heard of somebody got robbed because they're looking for Pokemon, and then they got led into a bad area. Do you guys see the potential disasters for this nonsense? Anyway, guys, that's going to be it today for me. Please comment, please sub, let me know what you think of this rant and what's your opinion on this Pokemon Go and the latest latest atrocity to our fading republic. You guys have a great night.